Go ahead and get to your easy seat, whatever that looks like for you. Sitting up straight and tall. Just grounding into your sits bones. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax them down. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And slowly exhale out. Deep breath in. And let it out. Once more, deep breath in. And slowly exhale out. Continue with your deep breaths, taking a few moments to notice how it feels, having the intention to inhale and exhale. Sitting in your easy seat, taking long, slow, deep breaths. Take one more long, slow, deep breath in. And slowly let it out. I'm going to try something a little different. Today's poses are asymmetric, means we'll do one side one way and the other side a different way, and then we'll switch it back so we make sure we do both sides. But like instead of having both arms out at the same time going up, we might have just one side going up at a time kind of thing. So for sitting up your easy seat for this next pose, if you've got one leg in front or behind, if your legs are straight out in front of you, that's fine. Don't worry about how your legs are. But if you're sitting easy seat, notice that you have one foot in front and one foot behind, most likely, or one on top, one in on bottom. Noticing that one is in front and one's behind or on top. Take your hands out to the sides. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale down. Moving with intention and purpose. Inhale up. Exhale down. Taking the time to intentionally move through the pose. One more. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale down. Whichever leg is in front or on top, you're going to open that leg up out to the side, whether you need to twist and get it so it's on your mat or if it's on the floor, you're fine. Side stretch going towards the bent knee. So plant the bent knee hand down on the ground. Inhale your other arm up. Exhale, lean towards your bent knee. And then continue breathing as you stretch through your side. Inhale back up. And exhale your arm down. Switching your legs so that you've got whichever leg was extended now is tucked in. The other one's now extended. Again, plant the hand down on the side that's bent. Inhale the other arm up. Exhale, leaning towards the bent knee. Inhale back up and exhale down. Taking the soles of your feet together. We are going to be bending over, so that might determine how far in or out your heels are. Trying to ease your knees down towards the ground. Take your hands behind you before we bend over. Open up our chest. Walking your hands as close together as you can. Squeezing your shoulder blades together so that you round your shoulders back. Open up your chest. You can either leave your head tucked down, or you can gaze up towards the ceiling, tilting your head back however far is comfortable. Don't just let it fall back. You want to make sure you have intention with how you're holding your head. Deep breaths in and out. Take one more deep breath. And then walk your fingers, bringing yourself back upright, settling yourself into your sit bones, grabbing onto your shins or your ankles, sitting up straight and tall. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, start to hinge your hips and then slowly roll your spine over as you tuck your head down towards your toes. If you want to get a little extra stretch in your hips, you can use your elbows to push your thighs or your shins down. Take one more deep breath. And then to come out, just slowly roll up, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Your head's the last thing to come up. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and relax them down. Using your hands on the outsides of your knees, go ahead and push your knees up so your knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. You're going to roll yourself back down onto your back. And at this point, we're going to start getting into our asymmetric poses. So the first one, we're going to work on one side for about 5 poses, and then we'll do the other side. So straighten your left leg down to the end of your mat. Right knee, you're going to hug into your chest. And then releasing your knee, but keeping it bent, we're going to do some hip circles. So you can either use your hand to help guide your hip, or you could just rotate your hip around in a circle, going as big as you want or as comfortable, just going slowly to work that hip socket. Hips are one of the few joints that we have that we should have 360-degree movement for the most part, or pretty close to that. So you want to try and open it up as much as you can. And when you get back to hugging it towards your chest, give one tight squeeze, and then release and let your hip go in the opposite direction of circles. So if you're going to the outside first, now you'll take it to the inside to make your circles. Go ahead and hug your knee back into your chest. And release your right leg. Extend it down to the ground, but take your sole of your foot to the inside of your thigh or your knee or your calf for a reclined tree. So it's wherever is the most comfortable. And just pretend like we're standing. So your left foot, toes should be pointed towards the ceiling. Right foot is either on your thigh, your knee, or your calf. Hands can be up overhead if that's comfortable, out to cactus arms, wherever is the most comfortable for your reclined tree version. Take a few breaths here. One more breath. Keep your legs where they are. Take your fingers, lace them together, place them behind your head. Excuse me. Uh, some kind of a tree sit up. We're going to, or crunch it up. So keep your legs where they are, but you're going to lift your head up, tucking your chin to your chest, and then release it down. Lift your head up, tucking it in, tightening your belly, and release it down. Go ahead and release your hands from behind your head. Bring your right knee up, hug it into your chest again. On your next exhale, you're going to take your right knee, cross it over your body, getting a gentle twist. Arms come out to cactus or to T. You can take your left hand, place it on top of your right knee if you want to get a little extra twist or extra pressure. Make sure both shoulders are firmly on the ground. So don't twist so much that your shoulder rolls up. You want to keep both shoulders on the ground. Whether your knee or your foot touches, it doesn't matter as long as you're getting a stretch in your lower back and your hip. And that's the important part. Take one more deep breath. And go ahead and bring that back up. Hug your knee into your chest. Grab onto the sole of your right foot with your right hand. Lift your foot up to the sky for half happy baby. Left hand can be on your hip, on the ground, wherever's comfortable. If you can't reach the sole of your foot, just grabbing onto your shin. You're trying to pull your foot down towards the ground, so your knee should be wider than your ribs. If you have enough flexibility, you can get your knee down to the ground. Yeah, one of these years, maybe. Make sure you're still taking nice deep breaths in and out. If you can, keep your fingers on your foot, straighten your leg up. If you can't hold on to your foot still, you can always grab onto your shin for either, you can call this hand to foot or half legs up the wall. Slide your left foot so that your knee is bent and your foot is on the floor. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, setting up for figure four on the right side. Pull your left knee into your chest. So now we've got figure four. And again, always your option. You can keep your left leg bent or you can straighten it out, whichever gives you the best stretch. Your stretch should be feeling in the side of your right hip or even the side of your right hip. Make sure you're still breathing deep, slow breaths in and out. Release your left foot down to the ground. Keep your right foot crossed just as it is. Hands come down to the side. You might need to walk your left foot a little bit towards the middle of your body, setting up for bridge as a figure 4. Hands stay down at the side. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And then on your next inhale, you're going to inhale, lift your hips up, trying to keep them square to the parallel to the ground. And you're trying to push your right knee down to the ground. So this is where you can easily twist yourself, but you want to try and keep your hips as parallel to the floor as you can. And your knee might be sticking up, but you should be feeling this in the outside front right hip and maybe even the back side of your left hip. Take one more deep breath. And your next exhale, slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. Hug both knees into your chest again, maybe rocking side to side just a little. Same sequence, other side. So extend your right leg down to the end of your mat. Keep your left knee in, hugging it into your chest. And then knee circle or go around. Work on getting that hip warmed up. And you might find it's easier on one side than the other. When you get it back, hug it in, and then switch directions. Hug your knee into your chest. And then release your left foot down to the ground, taking your left foot to your thigh, your knee, your calf. Excuse me, reclined tree, whatever that looks like for you, getting your body settled. Hands can be on your hips, they can be out to the side, they can be up overhead. And just letting gravity open your hips for you. Keeping your legs where they are, lace your fingers together, place them behind your head. A little bit of a tree crunch. So tilt your head up, tuck your chin to your chest, tighten your belly button to your spine. And release your head back down. Take a deep breath. And your exhale, tuck your head up, crunching that in. And release it back down. Release your hands, hug your right knee or your left knee into your chest. On your next exhale, you're going to take your left knee, cross it over your body, get in a gentle twist here. Left arm can come out to T. Right hand can stay on your left knee if you'd like. Just double check that your shoulders are both staying firmly on the ground. Inhale your knee back up to center. Hug your knee into your chest. Grab the sole of your foot with your left hand. Lift it up in the sky for happy baby, taking your knee wide. Grab onto your shin and straighten that left leg up towards the sky. For hand to foot or half legs up the wall. Slide your right foot up to be on the floor, knee is bent. Cross your left ankle, right knee, setting up for left side. Hug your right knee into your chest. And again, straighten your right leg if you'd like. Bent whichever. Again, works your of your left hip. It might work right up the back side of it. It depends on where you're the tightest. Release your right down to the side, setting up for figure four bridge. Walk your right foot towards your center line just a little bit, gets you a little bit better balance on this one. On your next inhale, you're going to inhale, lift your hips up, trying to keep them parallel to the ground. Don't let it dip down as you try and ease your left knee towards the ground. Feeling this on the Front of your left hip, maybe both your cheeks are feeling it. Take one more breath, and then slowly lower down. Hug both knees into your chest. Right up to seated. And making sure you have enough room that both of your legs can be extended as we sit up. Take your left foot, bring it into your thigh, your knee, or your calf, wherever's the most comfortable. Head to knee fold. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, reach forward, coming down over that extended leg. Easing your head towards your knee. Make sure you're still taking deep, slow breaths in and out. Take one more breath. Reach your arms forward. Inhale, lift them up. And exhale down. Keep your left knee bent. We're going to lift it up. Foot is flat on the foot. Your foot is flat on the floor. You can leave your left foot on the inside of your right knee, or you can take it and cross it over, working on getting a gentle twist here. So whatever's the most comfortable for you. Hands out to the side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, twist towards that up knee, hugging it into your chest, hooking your elbow to the outside of it, whatever gets you the best twist. Left hand will be behind you. You can look to the side. You can look over your left shoulder. Take one more deep breath. We're going to inhale, lift our arms up, twisting back to center. Exhale down. Uncross, straighten your left leg out. Both legs are extended. Feet are the same distance away from you, so they're nice. Legs are even. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, reaching forward over those extended legs. Trying to keep your back as flat as you can before you start to eventually round it, bringing your head towards your knees. If your lower back bothers you, bend those knees just a little bit. Ease your thighs towards your chest. And then as you can, work to gently straighten them or not. Do what your body is calling for today. Take one more deep breath. And then reach your arms forward. Inhale, lift up. And exhale down. Bring your right foot into your calf or your thigh, wherever is the most comfortable. Hands out to the side. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, reach over that extended leg, coming down to your shin, your ankle, your foot, however far is comfortable. Take one more deep breath. Reach your arms forward. Inhale, lift them up. And exhale down. Keep your knee bent, but lift your right foot up so your foot is either on the inside of your knee or cross it over to the outside of your knee. Sitting up straight and tall. Inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, twist towards that up knee, hugging it into your chest or hooking your elbow to the outside. Right hand goes behind you. Gaze can be to the side or over your shoulder. Take one more deep breath. And inhale, arms come back up to center, reaching up. And exhale down. Uncross, straighten both legs out. Legs are even. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, reaching down over your extended legs, easing your head towards your knees. If you need to, bend your knees to release the tension in your lower back. Take one more deep breath. And we're going to inhale, lift your arms up, reaching for the sky. And then exhale your arms down. Working a little bit on balance today. We're going to make our way to our feet. Oh, good. My head's not cut off too badly. Mountain balance. So taking your hands to your hips, getting your feet grounded. So let's start with our base, lifting your toes up, pressing down right beneath your big toe, and then rocking your feet to your outside pinky toe, getting your two spots on the backs of your heels. So your feet should be nice and grounded. Then we're going to work our way up Tighten your quads. It feels like your kneecaps are lifting up just a little. So if you relax them and tighten them, you should feel that lift just a little bit. Tuck your tail feathers in. So you're pulling that pelvis and tilting it right. You're pulling those lower abdominals and getting those tight, which kind of makes your belly button feel like it's sucking towards your spine, but still making it that you can breathe. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Hands can be hands are on your hips. We're not doing full mountain pose. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears, chin's parallel to the ground, and you're lengthening through your spine, feeling like somebody's pulling from your tailbone up to the crown of your head. Put most of your weight into your left foot, so you're going to ever so slightly lean to the side. And we're going to bend our right knee, lifting it up. And then extend your right leg down. So whether it's an inch off the ground or a foot, it doesn't really matter. This is the balance part. So if you need to have it low, if you need to take your arms off your hips and use it as balance, whatever you need to keep it going. All right, without letting it touch, we're going to swing that leg to the back. Trying to keep your torso straight up and down so you're not kicking your heels out. You're just using that lower back to get that leg to go out. Without touching, bring it back to center and out to the right side. Again, keeping yourself straight up and down, so it's not tilting over and lifting it up high. It only needs to be an inch or so off the ground. If you're having big balance issues, pick a spot 2 or 3 feet in front of you and stare at that. Don't try and stare all the way across the room. And go ahead and bring your right foot down. Getting your foot grounded again, finding the point under your big toe, your pinky toe, and the 2 spots on your heel. Put your weight into the right side. Same thing on the other side. So bend our left knee up, extend that leg forward. Whether it's an inch off, a foot off, you choose where you are today. Just trying to balance it. Keep your right knee bent just a little bit so you're not locking that knee out. Ready to swing your left foot without touching to the back. Keeping those shoulders relaxed from your ears. Torso straight up and down. And you're still breathing. Without touching, bring it back to center and out to the side. And this one, you're going to feel that tight spot out in the outside of that hip, trying to keep that leg up. Just a little bit of balance here. And go ahead and bring it back down. Chair pose, keeping your hands on your hips. It's a lot harder to do when I have this microphone in the way these days. All right, we're going to sit our hips back down into chair, so you're bending your knees. Be careful that your knees don't go too far past your ankles, but you can't keep them straight up and down. You want to try and have your sits bones, your back, you don't want it too rounded. All right, inhale, bring your arms up. Biceps are framing your ears. If you can sink into your seat a little bit more, all the much better. Nice deep breaths in and out. Take one more breath. Bring your hands down to heart center in prayer pose in front of your hands and stand up. Next part, your choice where you have your hands, and you'll find out when we get there. We're going to go back into chair pose, but this time up on our tiptoes. If you're like, yeah, that's not going to happen, just go regular and don't worry about trying to lift it up, or lift one side up and then the other, and just try and do one tiptoe at a time. Just make sure you do both of them. All right, sit yourself back into your chair. Here we go. You can either lift up your right foot and say, oh, hey there, I got one side. And then lift up your left foot and say, hey, I got the other side. Or you can do, hey, I'm going to do both sides. And at this point, you might say, well, I need to have my arms out. Whatever you need. If you want to put them up, however you need to have it, so you can try and balance chair on your tiptoes. One more breath. And you bring your hands down, bring your heels down, and stand back up. Okay, a little bit harder balance again. Put your weight into your left foot. Make sure it's grounded, 4 points. We're going to pull our right knee up to our chest. Simple balance here, just trying to keep it, whether your knee comes all the way up or whether it's just straight out in front of you, your choice. And since you're home, if you've got something close, you can always put a finger on a wall, a couch, or something else. Just one fingertip will be enough to help give you that stability, or even just the thought of being able to have it close to touching something. Okay, wanting to challenge yourself, see if you can try and extend that right leg out. If you're like, yeah, Amber, I don't think so, just keep it with it being bent. Okay, take one deep breath. And then go ahead and bring it back down and bring it back down to the ground. Give it a shake out. I know it's a little early this morning, but Captain Morgan is a great way to start the day out. So put your weight into your left leg, hands are on your hips, bring your right foot up, knee is bent, just like we were. Take your right hand to your right knee and open that knee out. If you look at the bottle of Captain Morgan, here's the pose. His foot's on the barrel, the bird's on the shoulder. Captain Morgan. And bring your knee back to center and back down. Give your body a little shake out. All right, same thing on the other side. So put your weight into your right foot, make sure it's grounded into your 4 points. Bring your left knee up to your chest. And if you see, the instructor tries to fall over sometimes too. You might find one side's just easier to balance than the other. Okay, either keeping it here, or if you choose, you can try extending that leg out. And again, if you need to put your finger on a wall or a couch or something else that doesn't move, or you can just keep it with it bent. Take one more breath and bring your knee in and obviously back down because Amber can't seem to keep her balance. All right, Captain Morgan again. So get your right foot grounded. Hug your left knee up into your chest. Right hand comes to your hip. Left hand goes to your knee. Open that knee out. And go and bring your knee forward, back down. Give your body a good shake out. Okay, I'm going to turn on my mat. You need to be so you can have it be at the top of your mat. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, coming down into a forward fold. If you cannot reach the floor, go ahead and bend your knees, plant your hands. Big step back with your right foot, then your left foot. Coming back into plank pose. Hold it here for one breath. And then drop down to your knees, push your hips back, come into child's pose. If it's too much for your shoulders, you can relax your forearms down there. You can bend your elbows, place your head on your arms. Just take a couple breaths here. Take one more deep breath. And we're going to slide our body forward, coming onto our belly. Pull your elbows underneath your shoulders, palms are spread wide, Sphinx pose. You might have to rock your hips side to side a little bit. Feet should be about hip width apart. Pushing your elbows down into your mat, lifting your shoulders up, but relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Looking forward. Take one more deep breath. Make a pillow with your hands. Place your forehead or your head down on your hands. Bend at your knees. Little windshield wiper action. Go ahead and lower your legs back down. If there's any last pose that you need, if you want to roll over on your back, do a little legs up the wall. If you want to do knees to chest, or if you need to get a quick twist in, whatever you need to get yourself ready. Put your socks back on, grab your blankie, whatever you need to get yourself settled and ready before we make our way into Shavasana. As you're getting yourself ready and relaxed, I want you to take a long, slow, deep breath in and slowly let it out. Take another deep breath in and let it out. Now that you're all settled and relaxed and comfortable, we're going to relax our bodies one piece at a time. As I name it, notice it, recognize any tension in it, and with each exhale, let that tension go. Starting from the tips of your toes to the soles and tops of your feet, to your ankles, calves and shins, knees, thighs, hips. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. As you exhale, let all the tension go from your legs and they become completely heavy and relaxed. Once again, relax your hips, your belly, your lower back, mid back, ribs, chest, upper back, and shoulders. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, let all the tension go from your torso. Noticing your fingertips, your palms, each wrist, forearms, elbows, biceps and triceps, to your shoulders once again. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. As you exhale, your arms become completely heavy and relaxed. Once more, relax your shoulders, your neck and throat, chin, cheeks, ears, back of your head, forehead, and top of your head. Let your eyes, nose, and mouth relax. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth as you take in a long, slow, relaxing breath. And exhaling out any tension as your head and entire body are now completely relaxed.
shortness of breath. I'll explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful it truly is that we exist.
Take a long, slow, deep breath in and slowly let it out. Another deep breath in and slowly exhale out. One more deep breath in and hold, and then slowly let it out. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, starting to bring your move body back to moving, back to here and now. Working from your fingers and your toes to your wrists and your ankles, not forgetting to add in your neck, and working up from your ankles to your knees, to your hips, from your wrists to your elbows, to your shoulders, ever so gently waking your body up, bringing it back to the here and now. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and exhale out. When you're ready, you can make your way up to a seated position. And the quote that I have as you're getting yourselves up and seated and ready says, maybe the journey isn't so much about becoming anything. Maybe it's about unbecoming everything that isn't really you, so you can be who you were meant to be in the first place. So I thank you very much for coming and practicing with me today. I hope the asymmetrical balancing was to your liking. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Namaste.